Well, in times of inflation, people are trying to live cheap more than ever. Their rent may be up, their gas may be up. Different things are higher than they normally were. So people always look to save money and sometimes save money in all the wrong places. What does that mean? Well, a lot of times people think that saving money on food is the best thing. And the first step they do to save money on food is they buy in bulk. Costco, Sam's Club, different bulk stores, or they go to the regular supermarket and they buy, a bunch of meat in bulk. But what I found through my experience, that actually leads to waste and overeating. You spend more money. I want to tell you guys, in life, you have to be very careful with living cheap. Cutting expenses is wisdom, and having an income above your expenses is wisdom. But jumping over a dollar to pick up a penny is foolish. And there's a mentality that I want to save 20 cents in gas, so I'm going to drive 2 more miles. Same thing. Don't try to save money on gas. Don't try to save money on gas. Don't try to save money buying in bulk food. Remember, inflation is better than recession. Why? Recession, you don't have a job and everything is cheap because everyone's broke. Inflation, there's two jobs for every unemployed person, and you got stimulus checks. A lot of people weren't working. There's got to be a reason why you need to live cheap. Are you not doing enough? You can't live a great life trying to figure out how to live in poverty. Try to figure out how to live better. Okay? And that's going to require effort. Being cheap requires you complain about gas prices or buy in bulk. Being better requires effort. That's the difference. Now I could see getting addicted to living cheap, because living in my car for 5 years, there is a thrill in saving money in certain areas, but you pay for it in other areas. I always tell you that. If you don't have a job and you live in your car, you're basically going to escalate to poverty, not to prosperity. If you keep a job, pick up a side job, and live in your car or van, you're going to be elite. Aaron, you should be shopping at Whole Foods every day. Good to see everyone. If you appreciate these videos, click that thumbs up. Also want to say this, when I went on my weight loss journey, my health journey, I should say, really didn't care about weight loss, just wanted to be healthy. I remember when I got really skinny, I remember a woman told me, she goes, Sam, don't get too skinny. Are you eating enough? And for the first time in my life, someone told me I was too skinny, and they asked me, was I eating enough? And I remember asking certain girls the same question years ago. And I remember once in a while they would get upset. I never understood how a skinny person could get upset when you say you look skinny. I thought that was almost like a compliment, or always trying to tell them, look, you can eat, you're skinny. But when I was going through that thing, I found that very offensive, because I was putting a lot of effort into, eating properly. And I was probably being a little bit too strict. So I understand extremism. Being cheap could be extreme. There could be a mental health problem. I'm not talking about wisdom. I'm not talking about living below your means. I'm not talking about having a budget. I'm not talking about making sure your expenses are below your income. I'm talking about living cheap for the sake of living cheap. I'm talking about jumping over a dollar to pick up a nickel. I'm talking about sleeping all day and complaining about gas. I'm talking, okay, about buying soup at the gas station while you pick up cigarettes and lottery tickets. And I understand the mindset. I've been there. I don't want to be an elitist, but I'm an elitist making this video. In life, be careful that you don't cheap yourself out of your best life. Like I say, you're going to work harder to live in poverty than you are to live a better life. You don't realize that because there's a delusion. There's a delusion like if I stay close to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to live a better life. The truth is, if you put some effort in, you wouldn't be subject to just staying at the Dollar Tree. You say it's easy for you to say, well, I want to tell you, do you have to go to social services every couple of weeks? Do you have to be there on time? You have to put effort into that. It doesn't just come, right? There's a lot of pain in watching gas prices go up while, after you wake up. Look, guys, I'm not minimizing anyone's thing, but I want to tell you, you have a brain. You're watching YouTube. You figured out how to get online. And I want you to save money. I want you to live below your means. I want you to use wisdom. I don't want you to use foolishness. I want you to understand in times of inflation, there's an opportunity for you. In times of recession, there's a desperation. Ulysses, the first ever super chatter I ever had. That's my guy, straight positive attitude. What's up, brother? Sam, I'm living below my means, okay? I just sold my car to Carvana. I know someone who bought a car from there to get rid of debt. Okay. I'm finally debt free. Well, how you going to get to work now, though? By the way, I still own the older truck that I currently have with no payments. Okay. Yeah, okay. Love the videos, damn it. Ulysses, you finished up strong. I was like, oh no, I hope he sell his car and get out of debt and I can't get to work. Damn it, brother. You figured out life, man. Never forget you. Congratulations being willing to sacrifice. Ulysses, I believe, still works at the hospital. He did window cleaning on the side. I would do both. That's how you get ahead. Cut your expenses, increase your income. See, that's the difference. Good job, Ulysses. That's the difference between living cheap and living elite. The elitists cut their expenses and increase their income. The cheap refuse to add to their income, or they can't because they're on some type of subsidy. They can't claim it. And they have to try to live cheap. But I want to tell you, shop at Oldies. You ain't going to be living cheap. Why? Try it. Okay. I know a guy lived in my community, gated community. He drove a Lexus. He shopped at Oldies. I said, you got to be kidding me. This guy complained about the HOA with everything, the bushes, everything. I said, come on, man. If you live in a gated community, if you drive a Lexus, don't worry about what the HOA is doing and stop shopping at Aldi. Okay? Take your ass to Whole Foods or do like Ulysses. Sell your Lexus to Carvana, okay, and go shop at the Dollar Tree and volunteer on the side after your main job to cut the hedges for your HOA. Damn it, Ulysses, good job. Let's go to all these live comments. I hope my videos help you. Live up to your potential, below your means. Live up to your potential, but below your means. Live up to your potential, effort, but below your means. Don't cheat yourself out of a healthy food. I want to tell you this. Spend $20 a night, at least on your dinner. Why? If you cannot nourish your body, you're done. I want to tell you this, guys. I've been both, though. Okay. I've done the undernourishment, so I understand it. But I want to tell you guys, I'm on the other side. You're still working at the hospital. Good job. And now, a hibachi chef at the Japanese restaurant. Sound like you're increasing your income and decreasing your expenses. That's elitist. That's prosperity. Good job, brother. All right, let's go to all these live comments. Thank you again, Ulysses. And forgive me for saying your name wrong. But I remember you all my heart. Professional window cleaners, first ever person to super chat me. I watched his videos. He's got a son. You still live with that girl. I believe he lives with his girlfriend. And he got a job at the hospital. This was, I think, before the pandemic. And now he's doing another job as a hibachi chef. I want to tell you, you figured out life, brother. I watch your live feeds when you do the lives with the football. I give a thumbs up. Aaron, good to see you. I want to see you shopping at Whole Foods. Charlie, good to see you, brother. Andre, great to see you. Grandma Ray, good evening. Sam, good evening to you. Charlie, great topic. I want to tell you this, Charlie. Good job. You just spent $20 on dinner tonight. You got through another day. If you only spent $10 on dinner tonight and you bought lottery, or you didn't buy any lottery, just bought $10 and you tried to save the other 10, you lost another day. Don't lose each day waiting for it. See, what happens is when you try to live cheap, you live in fear. Now, there's a time to live cheap. I've lived cheap. So, but I'm sharing, I want to share both sides of it though. That, especially if you're living cheap, you got to figure out, well, am I saving money? Don't go saving money and then put it in the stock market. Don't go saving money, then buy Bitcoin. See, I know some people, they bought Bitcoin when it was 60,000 and they shop at the Dollar Tree every day. That's right. They should be going to Whole Foods and mitigate risk every fucking day. Never forget it. Every $5 scratch off is a $5 lean, healthy piece of grilled chicken. Every frozen bottle of vodka in your freezer with your cigarettes is the reason you're living cheap. I want to tell you, in this world, be careful that you don't cheap yourself out of your best life. I want to say that again. Be careful in this world, you don't cheap yourself out of your best life. Because it will be a cold day in your unheated house that you're trying to save money. I want to tell you, I've been through it. I want to tell you, if you're scared to turn on your air conditioner or your heater, but you're not scared to sleep all day, there's something wrong with your mind. There's something wrong with your mind. Now, look, guys, I've lived in my car in the winter and the summer. I've had no heat, no air conditioning. But I want to tell you, better be careful. What are you doing with this money? Because I want to tell you, living cheap is only good if you're using it as a tool. And if you don't have a choice, why have you been watching me for 15 minutes and you're doing nothing? You have a choice. You chose to sit here for 15 minutes. And if you can't afford to give away your time, volunteer your time, put your time to use. Yeah, that'll change your life. See, I'm on my second job. Okay. And I want to tell you this, guys. In this world, okay, you got to make the most of it while you're here. Okay. Good job. Aaron, I used to have 2 freezer chests in my basement. Buying in bulk is a waste of money, causes overeating, and you're going to throw out more food than you think. I was so guilty of buying meat bulks. Me too. I have sinned, Lord. Where's my man Murdoch? There he is. Hey, Murdoch. I don't know what they say in Islam, brother, but I know in the Catholic Church they have confession. I know in a non-denominational, okay, you start to speak in tongues. I don't know what religions you guys are. I'll tell you this, I think we all agree. Well, I know Murdoch asked me about a dirt cheap area, okay, in South Florida. In the middle of he said, Sam, I want to live there because they got a mosque by. And I said, no disrespect, that's fine. But I want you to choose to live where there's not just your religious thing, but where there's a job, where there's opportunity. Okay. Because if you don't work, but you go to church, that's a sin. I mean, guys, what the fuck kind of thing are you doing? Okay, let's stay positive. Murdoch, good evening, Sam. Interesting topic. Hope you had a great day. I hope you did too. And enjoyed the ocean. I did, and enjoyed doing what I need to do, my responsibilities. It was a little tough certain parts of the day, but I do what I need to do. Peace and God bless you. Same to you and your family. God bless. Milano! That's my man Manolo, a.k.a. Milano, and Emilio, South Florida's finest. All the way from Miami in 2 Class B pluses. And forgive me, brother, because I know you like Costco, and I know you get cheap gas. You know I love you. You've been with me for a long time, Milano. Milano, if you're still in here, leave another comment. Don't be upset with me. He goes, Sammy, living cheap. You know I love you. But be responsible. Damn it, show some love for Milano. He's been watching my channel since I've been in my car in New Jersey. He said, Sam, I love Florida in the summer because it drives all the assholes out. It's too hot. Milano and Emilio, both of them, live in South Florida, bought their RVs from La Mesa. And they're in a nice park. Make sure you go walking every hour, brother. I love you, Milano. You make sure you drink that Cuban coffee. You make sure you use the Colombian girls as eye candy so that you go for a walk. And remember, brother, I told my mom this today. It's a pro tip for all my seniors. Don't go driving another 15, 20 minutes to Walmart or to Aldi's when you have a regular supermarket within 5. You're not saving that much money, and it's dangerous to drive, and you're putting more stress on your senior body. As a senior, you should go to the most convenient store possible. Convenience is the new walker. Convenience is the new wheelchair. When you are over the age of 65 or 70, don't you even think about driving a little bit further to go to a cheaper supermarket or to go a little bit further to save some money in gas, because you're delusional. You have to take care of yourself. Don't spend too much time on the road. Don't put too much stress on your body. Believe me, you ain't going to save enough driving that extra 15 minutes where it's going to make a difference in your life. It's not. Okay. Take care of yourself. I love you, Milano. Garcia, what's up, man? If I'm saying your name wrong, forgive me. Hey, Nomad, I'm not going to lie. I like Elite, okay? I'm not mad at you as long as you're positive. And, you don't hurt people. You don't cheat people. I don't care what anyone does. Elite is cheap. But I want to encourage people. Most of us are in the middle, okay? And we've all been through different seasons in life. But I want to encourage you to remember quality food and not too much. Don't buy bulk. I want to tell you convenience over craziness. I want to tell you live below your means but up to your potential. I want to tell you in times of inflation, everything's higher, but in times of recession, everything's dire. Yeah, I lived through both. Never forget it. I lived through both. And that's fact. So I want to tell you guys, people can't wait to light up the comments section on someone they think is going to sympathize with their bitching and moaning. Okay. But remember, guys, with their attitude, there's a reason they have to live cheap. Bad attitude people and poverty go together very easily because they can't get along with anyone. Okay, so they got to basically, and what they don't understand is if you put a little positivity on your attitude, you do a lot better in life, but they don't want to put the effort. They just want to be nasty as fuck. Yeah. They got to live cheap because they just nasty as fuck. They ain't going to change. Yeah. They refuse to change. I'm going to be nasty as a motherfucker till I die. And that's why I got to live cheap. I want to tell you guys, I've seen unqualified people move up in their career. Why? Positive attitude. And they earned it. Why? I want to tell you guys, I've never said to myself, damn, I want to be around nasty motherfucker. Never. Never in my life. So if you're positive, guys, if you're not that talented, but you're positive, you're going to at least do okay. But I want to tell you, if you're nasty and you're not very talented, I'll tell you, I hate to see when gas goes up another 20 cents. I'll tell you that right now, because it's going to be motherfucking crazy out there. All right, thank you again, Ulysses. Thank you to all my members. I want to tell you, get that energy up and show up. I've been on here 20 minutes. You say inspirational nomad. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to tell you, well, just do it. Don't go back to school. Shit. Yeah. Lady messaged me. She said, I raised 3 kids. I said, congratulations. So did my mom. I respect that. I did. She basically said she did everything she wanted to do. Now she want to go back to school. I said, look, I know I have a great friend went back to school and I respect him all my heart. But you're basically saying you just want a trophy on your wall. If you ain't going to use it, why go back to school? I mean, I don't know. To me, if you ain't going to use it, it's like, well, go get a storage unit too while you back in school. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, when you go back to school, go pick up a storage unit too, because you ain't going to use either one. You just got a bunch of shit you ain't going to use. Put your degree in your storage unit. Yeah. I want to tell you guys, you got to use what you have. Okay. Don't you dare go back to school, spend money, okay, and then complain about gas prices, okay? I want to tell you. You say, oh, I'm going back to school so I can make more money. How long is it going to take you to make a return on that investment? All that time you spend in school, you could be doing another hustle. Now, you need some education, but I want to tell you guys, you need some hustle. You can go to school to be a nurse and then not want to change a diaper. I want to tell you that you're going to be living cheap the rest of your life. Yeah. Because, guys, it's good to get a nurse's degree or registration. But if you ain't going to do the work, you basically just saying, oh, come on now. All right, let's go back to these live comments. Anonymous, good to have you back. I appreciate you coming back. Did Uber Eats the other day to make some cash flow. Because this market's sure as heck isn't going to do it. I'll never tip a $1 again. Florida is proving harder to get an ID chop. No, your decisions has made your life harder. You decided to not work and try to live off the market. That was your decision, your mistake. Then you decided to do Uber when you had to, instead of using it as your second hustle after your main job. Then you blame Florida. And so now we're back to where we were the last comment, when you came in 2 weeks ago and I got upset with you. I want to tell you, Anonymous, you got to take accountability for your life or just go live cheap in Idaho. Or you can't even now. Idaho's expensive. You got to go to Kentucky. If you want to live cheap, go to Kentucky or Tennessee. Okay. And basically try to live off Bitcoin. Okay. That's what you should do. Come on, Anonymous. You got to own your life. We all make mistakes, and you made some. I pray the grace of God and you recover. But you know what I mean? Andre, I don't usually look at food prices. I buy every food I want. Well, you work in a water plant. So I would tell you, you did the work of your life and you should enjoy the fruits of your labor. Good job. Garcia, great topic. Thank you very much. Fire, what's up, brother? Great to see you. I just watched your living cheap or living poor video. Yeah, it's hot right now. People trying to save that money because they're losing it in the market. And guys, the only way we get out of inflation, the market goes down. But it may go up tomorrow. You may sell today, go up tomorrow. It may go down tomorrow and you didn't sell. Guys, look, that's why you destroy your mental health, whether it goes up or down. That's why you need a main job, side job, mitigate your risk in the markets. You're not listening. We're on year 5 of me saying this, guys. I've been through it already. Good job. Take notes. Thank you very much, Fire. I appreciate you, Fire. I appreciate you. You've been a blessing to me. Aaron, we don't even have Whole Foods here. Well, that's even more of a reason that when you can responsibly do it, get the hell out of New Hampshire or Maine. Same thing. You got to get out of there because you're no way you could be elite there. It's just it's Portsmouth. It's I don't know what they got there. Piggly Wigglies. I don't know what they got there. It's a disaster. I love you though, Aaron. You're doing a great job. Charlie, don't forget that hydration break. Damn it, Charlie. You're all over it, brother. Thank you. Sophie. Hey, Sophie. Good to see you. Welcome to all in the chat. And I find myself agreeing with Nomad to live below my means. And he is correct about his aspect of living cheap as far as food and gas. Sophie, you are fire. You are a blessing. You are consistent. Don't save money on food. Don't save money on gas. What should you save money on? Well, here's the number one expenses in your lifetime. How many kids you going to have? What size house you're going to live in? And then what do you do with your day? Right now, you've spent a half hour on YouTube. You could have made $50 doing DoorDash. Well, maybe not 50, but at least 20. Well, that means though you have to accept DoorDash deliveries. Now, you can make $100 a day cleaning houses, $200 a day, but you can lose $5,000 a day trying to trade the market. Don't be cheap on your food and spend $5,000 in the market, risking it. Don't you play craps. Don't you play CeeLo. Okay, and complain about gas. See, are you living cheap or are you living foul? If you want to be elite, take care of yourself. Manage your time. Cut expenses with regards to don't have any more kids. With regards to living in a house proportional to your needs. With regards to the type of car you have, like Ulysses said. And I've been through the mistakes and I paid the price. You live cheap for a season, but for a reason. You live cheap for a season, but a reason. You don't live cheap to stay there. If you're living cheap to stay there, you're basically saying you can't do nothing all day but lay down and look at TV. And if you're in that position, have you been in that position your entire life? Never forget that. Do what you can while you can. Ulysses, thank you again. Much appreciation and love back to you, brother. Garcia, thanks for sharing this topic. You're my hero. Well, reciprocal appreciation. Thank you, Garcia. Ulysses, I still work at the hospital. Yes, medical industry and IT industry, best industries. But if you go to school to be a nurse and then you stop being a nurse, you better pick up the bag. Because if you go back to school and you don't use what you go to school for, that's okay. But you better not be trying to save money on gas, because that's not okay. Okay. I hated construction. I went to school for the electrical trade 5 years at night while I worked during the day. Did I quit? Nope. I waited till I could use that experience and transition to the corporate world behind a desk. Okay. I know a lot of people that quit, and I'll tell you, they're trying. And I want to tell you guys, be careful. Be careful who you listen to. You say, well, I don't want to listen to you. Well, then why are you watching? Yeah, I want to tell you this. So let's be careful. Jessica, I love what you say. Well, I appreciate your positive comment. Oh, we got another super chat. That's our guy, Paid to Nolan, $1.99. Save, save, save. Well, make. See, that's what we're talking about tonight. The elitist thinks about how to increase income. The poverty-stricken people think about how to save. And the difference is what they do all day. If you do nothing all day and live with other people who do nothing, it's save. If you do a lot all day, you're around other productive people and no one's counting each other's pockets. Make money. Yeah, I want to tell you, saving is for sorrow. Now, save money, you know what I'm saying? And don't spend recklessly. I spent recklessly, but I want to tell you, facts, I love you, brother. Living with people who don't do anything. Like, I want to tell you, say inspirational nomad, I can't afford rent, so I'm living with 3 other people. I said, oh, that's okay if you got 3 jobs. Okay? But if you got no job or one below average job, then basically you're telling me you're trying to live cheap. You're trying to cheap yourself out of your best life. Now, if you're working 3 jobs, you still can't afford rent. I ask you how many hours you work. Because you could work at Walmart and make $10, $15 an hour. You work 40 hours a week and you did DoorDash on the side. You should be making $3-4 grand a month. At least $3 grand. And you should be able to move on up. Now, if you can't do that, do you have a disability? Have you been in the social service office? So you got to analyze why you're trying to live cheap. Now, again, you may not ever be elite, but you can get out of this save. You can still save, but still increase income. You can stop spending money on Bitcoin and start spending money on broccoli. You can go to the Chinese spot, get steamed broccoli. You say, I can steam the broccoli at home. Well, hey, why don't you stop buying Bitcoin and have them steam it for you? Okay. You said, I'm buying Bitcoin on a dip. I said, so you didn't listen to me. You're willing to cheap yourself out of your best life. Okay. You say, inspirational nomad, I'm watching you from a Planet Fitness parking lot. I said, that's okay. I lived that life for 5 years. Are you saving money? Or are you working 2 jobs so that you don't have to when you don't want to? Or have you been in that Planet Fitness parking lot all day long? I want to tell you, I remember the recession of 2006 and 8 and all that. And the Planet Fitness parking lot was an abandoned gym parking lot. But in times of inflation, Planet Fitness is hiring everywhere, and you don't even want to work there. You don't want to be elite, you want to be cheap. You don't want to prosper, you want to complain. Now, guys, we all fall on hard times, so I don't want to, but I want to tell you, you guys, you want me to talk to you like your children or your adults? You want me to change your diaper, or you want me to act like a nurse who went to school and then didn't want to do nursing? Yeah, change your own diaper, motherfucker. Yeah, I want to tell you. Oh, I thank you, Lord. Click that thumbs up. Shout out to Ulysses. Shout out to my man, Paid to Nolan. Let me take a hydration break. 30 minutes I've been on here. Okay. I love you. I appreciate everyone who watches me. I'm very grateful. If I skip a comment, please type it again. Don't take it out of disrespect. We're going back to these live comments. I believe we left off at Marcy. Good to see you, Sam. Good to see you also. Pac Live, been with me a long time. You have to work. You damn right. Pac Live came from Cambodia. He's a war refugee. You said inspirational nomad. I got some friends in Ukraine and Russia. What should I do? I would tell them, stop fighting and get your war refugee pass and get the fuck out of Dodge. There's no greater time to be in the Ukraine. You say, how can you say that? I'll say very easily. Now you don't have to marry an out-of-shape American to get to America. You can be a war refugee. Get to Poland and then get the fuck to America. That's what I would tell you, just like that. You say, Biden didn't tell me that. I said, Biden sent you $5 billion. You didn't get any of it. Okay. And then PayPal, they want me to donate. I said, come on, guys. I mean, I ain't falling for that. So I would tell you this, guys. I don't care if you're Russian, Ukrainian, Mexican, Afghanistanian. If you can get to America without having to marry an American sloth, you better fucking strike when the iron hot. That's how I tell you, just like that. You better strike when the iron hot. Okay? Because that window ain't always open. There's always going to be a lazy American sloth to marry. Always. They're going to be living cheap as fuck. Yeah, they're going to be living cheap. That's why they went over there, for the currency exchange. You know how many expats I know? And they're trading Bitcoin. They go to Thailand for the currency exchange. They trade Bitcoin. They try to live on $500 a month. Okay? And it's crazy to me, B. Like, bro, live in fucking elitist Boca Raton, okay? Okay? Spend fucking $3,000. Stop spending money on crazy shit, man. They're not listening to me. I say, buy Bitcoin. I know what they say. Murdoch, what's up, Melanio, Manolo, yeah. Shout out to him. He's from Cuba. Shout out to him, man. Pack Live. I finally found a job that pays for easy. I want to tell you guys, right now there's 2 jobs for every unemployed person. So if you're choosing not to work, that's your choice. Callie, hey Sam, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Emin Black, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. Andy, hello, Sam. Hello to you. I wish my college time back. I would be rich now. Well, you can't go back. Use your college time. So whatever you went to college for, leverage it. And if you can't leverage it, if it's totally not what you want to do, don't worry about it. Why? Because you're probably going to lose more money in the market than you did in college. I know I did. The most money you're going to lose is not on RV. It's not on college. It's on risky investments. For most people. And then, of course, you could put having too many kids and, buying too much shit. But mainly it's going to be risking too much money and too reckless with your penis or your uterus. Carson, great words, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. Melvano, another gem, Sam. Thank you. I'm trying my hardest, man. Those who live below their means during the times of inflation will come out far ahead. Well, I want to tell you, if you manage your time today, and if you manage your time in inflation and recession, it's not about coming out ahead at the end because it never ends. The economic cycles never end. This world, so the main thing is learn to manage your day, make the most of your day, live where you want to live, eat $20 worth of good food at night. Okay, and don't move to Thailand to live as cheap as possible and then buy $20,000 worth of Bitcoin. That's crazy. Okay. Work a regular job if you have to. Planet Fitness. Okay, and DoorDash on. Guys, Planet Fitness and DoorDash on the side, you can make $3-4 grand a month if you add them both up. I don't understand the lack of hustle. Okay. And there you go, you straight. You shouldn't be, guys, I know the gas is high, I know the food's high, but I'm trying to tell you that if we were in a recession, gas would be $1. The Dollar Tree would still be $1. There'd be no jobs. There'd be one job for every 3 unemployed people. So you have 3 people fighting for one job. During the Great Depression, people slept under the Golden Gate Bridge and they waited for someone to die working on the bridge so they could take their job. Now, people sleep in the Planet Fitness parking lot where they're looking to hire people. That's how crazy this world got. Yeah. So I want to tell you guys, America, we got so damn good. Okay? You sleep your way to cheapness. That's how good we got. That's why I tell you, if you in the Ukraine or Russia, because I got friends from both, I tell you right now, put down your AK-47, get your ass to the fucking borderline and become a war refugee and move anywhere in America. Try to be in a nice area by the coast, okay? And, just work at Planet Fitness and do DoorDash on the side. Yeah, and don't have no kids. You good. Okay. Thank you. He goes, he was also saying, both of my daughters got significant pay raises just this week. There you go. That's inflation. Deforestation. Hey, Sam, what's up? Today was my Friday. Awesome. Congratulations. Hope all's well, my friend. I hope the same for you. Thank you. Murdoch, Tampa Bay 1, leave 0. Okay. Do you want Tampa to win? He's talking about hockey. Peyton Nolan, thank you again. Thank you again, Ulysses. Ulysses and Peyton Nolan, thank you both. Jax, live full, die empty. Yeah, basically, get the most out of your life. This is what I want to tell you right now. A cheap person squeezes every last bit of the toothpaste. An elitist person squeezes every last bit of their talent. That's the difference. Because there's a lot of cheap people squeeze that toothpaste. They slept all day. They could spend more energy doing different stuff. You know, it's like they're trying to save $1.50 on toothpaste, but they just spent $1,500 buying the dip in the market. Crazy. Be careful, okay? Stop that fantasy football too or whatever, betting on hockey. That's a trap too. If you want to have a certain amount of money that you risk, that's okay. But it's got to be a certain amount of money. You got to have you got to have your stable income, and you got to have a structured budget. Good job. Cody, Cody, I remember you, man. I appreciate you still watching, man. I appreciate that. You're trying your best for where you're at in life, and I get it. I understand life. I remember you. I do remember you, and I appreciate you. I wish the best for you, brother. Stay positive, okay? Peyton on. Facts. Yeah, have kids without having kids. Well, look, if you want to have kids, that's fine. If you had kids when you're young, it's like going to college for something you didn't use. That's fine. We're not talking about going backwards. We're talking about going forward. Good job. Paid it on. I have kids without having kids. Well, I understand that. A couple chicks try to do that to me. I say, it ain't going to work. Frankie, click that thumbs up. Shout out to the BX, man. Fire. I see some people trying to spend less than $5 a meal. I average $15 a meal. Good. Once in a while, I will treat myself to $40 a meal. Fire. You are an elitist, not in a bad way, in a good way. Good job, Fire. First name, last name. New to channel. Thank you. About quitting my life to live free on the road. Come on now, man. You know like I know. Just by your tag name. You want some other stuff? $4.99. That's our guy, Cal. I am 23. No kids. Grinding out 40 hours a week at Amazon. Damn it, Cal. Only $2K in college debt. You're killing it. Elitist. Trying to get as far above zero as possible. Thanks for the inspiration. Cal, the only thing missing is manage your time. Make the most of each day. That way, through good and bad times, you have made the most of your life. You squeezed the talent out of your life. Manage your time. Manage your time. Manage your time. You're managing your budget. You're managing your age. You're managing your kids. Now manage your time. Now you changed your life. Cal, I thank you. You're doing a great job. Good job, Cal. Very good job. What I want to tell you guys, we got a lot of people out there. They're getting it, man. Okay, very, very inspiring tonight. Good job. Back to live comments. Twister. What's up, Sam? What's up, brother? Shout out to Texas. Thank you for being a member. He goes, what's up, Sam? I just wanted to tell you something. Go for it. A lot of times I get the urge to tell you about people experiences related to the topic. However, 99% I realize talking negative about someone, even if I don't like them, doesn't make me a better person. So most of the times I hold back a lot of what I have to say. But no, Sam, I'm engaged and love you, brother. I get it. And Twister, that's why you're going to go forward. Because you do need to vent. You do need to acknowledge negativity. But you need to persevere past it. You need to get out of the house when you can responsibly. Focus on your career. Focus on self-care. Focus on time management. See, someone living or knowing other people that are living foul, they would focus on them and then try to live cheap to try to get out of that house. You have to manage your expenses. That means watching your risky investments. You know, when you're young, be very careful with that. And stable income. Watch the amount of cars you buy. And right now, if you don't even need a new car, don't buy one. I've been there. And I paid the price for it. But that's how you get your freedom. That's how you get to a point where you don't need to live in a cheap house with a bunch of other cheap motherfuckers. That's right. Thank you, brother. Jay Bird, what's up? Greetings from the West Coast. Shout out to the West Coast. What's up, Twitter? Thank you, Jay Bird. Appreciate you coming in. Jax, scared money don't make money. Well, risky money loseth money. Reckless money ends up having to move to Thailand. Yeah, because you can't afford an apartment in the States. Come on, man. Come on, man. Change your quote, man. Or go buy Bitcoin on a dip. Yeah, Bitcoin will be up 60,000. It may. You destroyed your mental health. You lost your life. Richard, retired from the state of Florida. Okay. I lived up to my potential. Good. And below my means. Good. Now don't risk it all in the market. It resulted in financial freedom life at 58. Good. You can still lose it all. So never, like the scriptures say, never lose guard. At 58, you can meet someone, have a kid, or raise their kids. You can recklessly lose that money. You could leverage that money. You can not manage your time. So you did the work. I'm proud of you. But don't lose guard. Don't forget to manage your time. Don't forget self-care. You can die from 62 because you eat too much sodium trying to live on a $2,000 a month pension. So you better never lose guard in this world. Good job, Richard. Very proud of you and all your jive. Good job. You did live your best life. Jay Bird, I have 3 jobs. I will never be broke. Well, I hear you, man. Now, 2 jobs should be enough. 3 jobs is in extra hustle mode, but that's unsustainable long-term for most times. So do what you got to do to get out of that desperation mode. 2 jobs should be enough. Because, again, it's like 3 social media platforms is too much diversion. You need to focus. So it's like same thing when it comes to jobs. Cal, you only got so much time. Cal, thank you again, brother. Cal, I thank you. Ulysses, I thank you. Pay Denolan, I thank you. And I thank you to all my members. Twister, what's up, man? You made it to the West Coast. Nice. Congrats, man. I agree. Callie, you don't work, you don't eat. That's the way the world is, Sam. Well, not really. If you don't work, you can get EBT card subsidized apartment if you go on a waiting list and you show up to social services office and you follow up. And I got people I know on that, so I'm not mad at that. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you sleep all day and you shop all night and then you return the stuff you buy the next day, that's living cheap. And I know people doing it. So what I can tell you guys, you're going to work very hard to live that life, not that hard to put a little effort in your life. Kyle, Sam, you are a people manager at work. I feel like you would be a great mentor in others' fields. Well, I appreciate the positive comment. Thank you very much. Jay Bird, thanks. I'm in the Bay. Living here is wild. You got to be on your hustle. Thankfully, I'm getting promoted soon. Good job, Jay Bird. Murdoch, thumbs up. I agree. Twister, $2. Thank you, Sam. Winning is protocol. Well, we fail. I want to tell you, I have failed. You will fail. We all fail. It's only when we lose that we have empathy. But I want to tell you this. If you are causing yourself to lose, that's not empathy. That's a lack of wisdom and a lack of willingness to take accountability. If right now you're losing because you spent your money on Bitcoin or the market or gambling, that's not inflation. That's your decision. However, if Bitcoin goes to 60,000 and you don't sell, you're still not winning. Why? Because you still haven't managed your time and got the most out of your talent. You're just driving yourself crazy. I want you guys and girls to risk a little bit in life, but I want you to do the work of your life. I don't want you to watch stock tickers and gas prices go up and down. I want you to do like Silk. Let me lick you up and down till you say stop. Freak me, baby. I want to play with your body, baby, till you get hot. Oh, see, when the market goes down, inflation go up, you ain't doing that. You're fucking biting your nails. I remember during the recession, there was this reality show. This was when reality shows were not that popular during the recession 2006-8. There was this rich fat guy who married this like trophy wife. He lost all his money in the Great Recession, and he was trying to figure out how to get it back. And his trophy wife was still with him because he still has some assets, but he was like going crazy mentally. He's like, "Nah, I gotta get back on top. I gotta get back on top." They're taking everything, And she was like still wanting to like, you know, frolic and like go out and like, or like just have dinner at home. But he was frantic. That's how you fuck up your life. I want to tell you guys, don't become one of those people, man, where when you're winning, you're losing. When you're winning, you're losing. Why? Because you know, guys, we all have our ups and downs. And you believe me, you know, none of us are going to be exempt from failure. We all need grace. We all need support of others. But we have to do what we can to control what we can control. You can't buy Starlink and then complain about gas prices. Yeah. You bought a $150 internet service, you complain about gas? Man, fuck you, man. Yeah, fuck you, man. Roderick, $5 super chat. Sam, I love you, bro. Shout out to VA Beach. Love the content. I'm sweating, man. I'm fucking sweating. I don't have Starlink. I got the fucking tethered Wi-Fi off my phone. The Road Glider, $10. Don't cheat yourself out of your best life. Inspirational Nomad 2100s. Damn it, the Road Glider. And my man Roderick, I want to thank you from the tethered Wi-Fi from my unlimited phone plan. Fuck Starlink. I am giving you the star link to your best life. Thank you, Road Glider. Thank you, Roderick. I want to tell you, anytime someone complains about gas prices, ask them if they have Starlink. Yeah. I've got to be out your mind. Yeah, I ain't listening to that shit, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Twister. I truly appreciate that. Caress, good to see you, Caress. Sophie, thank you, Nomad, for sharing these keys to your best life. Thank you for listening. And the Road Glider, and forgive me, I'm late on this. Don't cheat yourself out of your best life and then you super chat me. Thank you very much, the Road Glider. Thank you. Matthew's laughing good. Laughter's good for the soul. Roderick, you know I love you, brother. And may the Lord bless you and your children. Love. Richard, all my friends went off to college. I went to the Air Force, got paid, and they paid for my school. Well, but everyone has a different path. There's nothing wrong with going to college. There's nothing wrong with going to the service. If everyone was in the service and no one went to college, we'd be a military state. If no one went into the service, you know, we wouldn't have that core part of society we need. This is what makes the world go round. So, Richard, respect for what you did. Respect to your friends. Remember, you're not in a competition with anyone. You're just trying to get the most out of your life. Cheap people are trying to squeeze the last bit of their toothpaste while they spent their inheritance on Bitcoin. You're trying to get the most out of your talent, whether you go to the Air Force or whether you go to school for nursing or for a trade. You just try to get the most out of your life. Road Glider, I thank you again. Gorilla, I appreciate you. Twister, I heard this the other day. Disappointment is actually a good thing long term, because it's the point you discover the truth of how the world really is. Then you continue smarter. It's not until you really get kicked in the ass, and I pray that you don't get kicked too hard, and I pray for the grace of God, but I pray that you keep a main job, side job, take care of your health. If you do that, you'll work your way through the ups and downs and the grace of God. You got to have some foundation. But if you do it now, again, I've seen people get caught in religion. I've seen people get caught in work. I've seen people get caught in unemployment. I've seen you can get caught in all the things of life. The road to the real life is very narrow. But for those who seek it, they'll find. And for those who sloth their life away, they'll find some crazy shit to put their little bit of money in. That's right. Whether it's down or up. Shout out to you. And hey, Fire, join the fucking chat. Forgive me for cursing. Damn it, Fire, I want to thank you, brother, for joining the chat. J99, I ride a bike. I ain't worried about gas prices. Jay Bird, I want to tell you this. You work 3 jobs. You can ride a bike and drive a car. You earned it, brother. Be careful on those bikes. I have a good friend who lost his life on his bike. But I love you, brother. Live your best life. A lot of people driving bikes down here in Florida got no helmet on. That's the way it is, and I'm not mad at it. Thank you again, Jay Bird. Thank you, Fire, for joining me. You've been around a long time. Thank you, Andy Roderick. I learned so much from the toughest failures. You know that's right. Still standing out, like Elton John's song. Elton John's a legend. I want to say this. I know I come across very boisterous and strong in the live chats, and in some of my videos, I have to be. I get the pain of life, guys. I'm not mocking pain. I'm not mocking poverty. I'm not mocking elitist. I am trying to wake all of us up, because this is always a reminder to me. Main job, side job, don't risk too much money. Manage your time. Make the most of your life. Live where you want. Live below your means, but up to your potential. Call your mom every day. Have your own life. Don't fall in love in the gym and then decide not to go live because then you lost yourself in a relationship. Don't spend your money watching Bitcoin and your spouse is in the other room and they're ready to get it on, but you're mentally not there. Why are you watching the market? You're trading the aftermarket. Yeah. Or you in fucking Thailand trying to save on a currency exchange rate. You could be over here chilling, man. You guys are hustling backwards, man. Be careful. Twist, I appreciate that, brother. Johnny Mighty Stamina, I appreciate that. That's my man. Manolo, a.k.a. Milano. Sammy, you killing it. Man, you know, you and Emilio, I'll never forget either one of you. You know, we're going to meet up one day. We got some Cuban coffee, Colombian girls. You know what it is. And I love you, brother. I love Emilio. You guys stay positive, okay? I love everyone. I want to thank everyone, those who joined tonight, those super chats, the members, the viewers, the thumb uppers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Roderick. I appreciate you also. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You say inspirational nomad. I went to Aldi's to save money on sweet potatoes. But as soon as I went to get the shopping cart, I had to take a quarter out and rent the shopping cart. I want to tell you, if you ever get to a point in life where you got to pay, you got to rent a shopping cart, you in the wrong spot, man. Go forward. God bless.